You're probably wondering how your boy Remy LeBeau got himself into this mess. Well, sit on back and let me tell you the story. Or at least the parts of it I know. All the heroes gathered here in Thebes were distracted, not just by Apocalypse's murder, but by the fact that Logan and Psy had both met their own unexpected ends in the very same room where Apocalypse's body was found. The Lazarus Chamber. Obviously, Mesame decided to stand guard and make sure that no one else came in or out of there until the case was solved. But Gambit wasn't just there to track down the killer targeting his fellow X-Men. None must say. I had business to take care of. Thieves Guild business. Remember that ancient stone the Black Cat delivered to the Kingpin back in New York? The Tablet of Life and Time? Well, what you might not know is that it's just one of a pair. Its counterpart, the Tablet of Death and Entropy, was rumored to be just as powerful, and it happened to be in Apocalypse's possession. The cat offered me a handsome sum to track it down and bring it back to her, no questions asked. So when we all rest off to Thebes on another grand adventure, I figured I'd be able to kill two birds with one stone. Never expected for a second I was going to be one of the birds getting killed. I found a secret passage that let me sneak past the guards at the door of a chamber. I was about to start my search for a tablet. As soon as I got near Apocalypse's lifeless body, I felt something strange inside of me. See, I've always been sensitive to energy, no matter what form it may take. Potential, kinetic, you name it. But there's a special kind of energy I don't feel all too often. Pure cosmic energy. The kind that only generated by a true force of nature like the Phoenix. And for some reason, the big fella's body was still crackling with it. Obviously, I went to take a closer look. Big mistake. Before I knew what was happening, the party was over. Someone had gotten a jump on me, which ain't an easy thing to do. And it was lights out on Bourbon Street. Came back to life for too long, thanks to Jubilation and her Death Seed, only to learn I was struck down by someone who could tap into cosmic energy, just like Apocalypse before me. Of course, folks here were already casting blame on each other. People think it might have been the Black Panther using the last traces of the Phoenix Force and the weapons Shuri was apparently researching on Clintar to protect the faith of his Panther god. But I got no reason to believe T'Challa would do me like that. Still, somebody did it to me and to Eden Sebener, and whoever it was has access to power way beyond this world. Till we found out who that somebody is, Gambit's got a feeling ain't none of us gonna be safe. I don't know why I like doing Gambit's accent all of a sudden. It's like somehow doing this accent comes really naturally me, man. Even if I can't quite get the language right. Jeez. Okay, let's just jump to the... Our murder mystery is finally coming to an end, Emma Frost said. Do you really believe T'Challa could have killed Gambit? Daredevil asked. Not for a second, Emma replied, but you inspired me to let the evidence lead us to a conclusion. And it did lead us in his direction, at first. You're right, Daredevil agreed. Once we figured out that Gambit's wounds couldn't have been made by a conventional bullet, we had to consider other weapons that would have left such distinct entry and exit wounds. The Black Panther's spear seemed like a likely choice. And since he was one of the few here who had been chosen to harness the power of the Phoenix, Emma said, all signs pointed to Wakanda. He had a motive as well, Daredevil said. T'Challa would never have allowed Apocalypse to absorb Bast's faith. And when Gambit detected the residual Phoenix Force in Apocalypse's wounds, the Panther might have feared that his crime would have been exposed. But thanks to Reed Richards, we can take T'Challa's name off our list, Emma said. He confirmed that the cosmic energy in Gambit's wounds didn't match the traces of the Phoenix Force found on Apocalypse's body. Once again, Daredevil said, 2 corpses, 2 different murderers. But even with the King of Wakanda and the other Phoenix hosts ruled out as Gambit's potential killers, Emma continued, we still have another suspect. Parker Robbins, Daredevil said, walking over to the makeshift cell where the young man was being held. I prefer the hood, he replied with a smile. Tell me how you did it, Daredevil said. And there's no use lying. I'll know. It was easy, Hermano, the hood said. When I signed up with Oblivion, he upgraded my arsenal. Suddenly, my handgun could shoot rounds popping with his power. And as the name of my new master suggests, they obliterate everything in their path, including themselves. And you shot Gambit with one of these magic bullets? Emma asked. Why waste Oblivion's power on a fellow thief? It was about to take something my boss wanted, the Hood replied. The Tablet of Death and Entropy. I was just planning to swipe it off Apocalypse's dead body and get the hell out of there. But the Cajun got in the way. Ah, so that's where the tablet went, Emma mused. Yeah, the Hood continued. But you can have it back. All of this ain't worth some old hunk of stone. The fact that you would give up your prize so easily seems suspicious, Daredevil said. After all, not long ago, you were willing to kill for it. What can I say? I'd replied. I had a change of heart. Been watching from the shadows long enough to know I'm better off working with you than against you. For now, at least. And what will Oblivion think of that? Emma asked. Don't really care, the Hood said. He may have given me the power, but he ain't the one calling the shots. I am. And I'm gonna make sure no one forgets it. Brave but stupid, young man.